I need to delineate the lines to separate from the body.
You put the wide angle on here.
Wasn't that on the sticker? And they look weird, right? Yeah. See, so that looked weird.
This is see. Yeah. And then there's this. Where it doesn't have the lines.
Wide angle's on now. I can't see a thing.
Huh?
Oh, lens cap.
Yeah, lens cap.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Did you make that one?
All right. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I've been working on this to get a shirt in our store for it.
The triple A store.
The Twit store.
The Twit store.
Did you order pizza?
For shirts and stuff.
Yeah. So.
It's on his way.
No, it's not because they don't deliver here.
Other places do.
Well,
so then you just gave up and didn't look at
the
other
I just
food?
gave up.
Seriously?
I see.
What kind of management is that?
I see how it is.
Well, nobody's paying for it except me. I was gonna.
Oh, Lisa paid for it.
No.
Petty fund.
No. Okay,
Wow,
stop.
this is great.
Give me the.
A fly on the wall.
Okay.
You need to get in front of this thing pretty quick, Tony.
Yeah.
What?
You're losing
spiraling
control.
out of control.
Okay. So.
It's never
I have a bunch of notes, but let's go around everybody.
Thanks, Tony.
Poopy.
I'll go last. Josh.
You know how Tony likes to go last.
Yes.
Yes. So, what do you? Okay. So.
Well, whatever.
I know. I'm just trying to remember what I
bring
emailed
up.
you yesterday. So yeah, if we had, I think if we had a document to consult that would tell us what shows are automated and what shows are not automated, or what shows have. Is there? I'm not sure. It's not shared with me. I don't think, unless I just didn't look
Yeah, there
for
is
it.
one of those.
There is. What?
Are we done now?
No. He just went.
No, I'm not quite done going though.
Okay.
Yeah, and then yeah, actually I am. I think that's it. I just wanted to know if there was
Yes, there is a doc, and Tony is in it, and Jeff is in it, and Josh, you're in it, and Jason, you're in it.
Okay, so basically I'm
what's the
just
doc
going to
called?
check the doc.
Automated feed and HD deployment.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
all right.
Alex, why don't you go next? I got an email from Bear yesterday saying that everything's automated except for the social hour.
I don't know anything about that.
What?
So apparently everything's automated except social hour.
Who does social hour?
Oh, wait, no, I just teased you.
Who does social hour?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's this other
Okay.
Sarah show.
Okay.
Right.
I believe the next step was to have all Jeff's shows automated, but if they're all automated, then I don't know what that means.
Okay, so for
We get like $130 now.
we'll talk about that last. Don't worry about it. That's on my notes. Okay, so for Josh and Alex, and for all of us who will be covering for them for the tech guy, you know, one of us, not Chad. We cut out everything in between the breaks. So just like the way it used to be, because there's too much. Yeah, Josh had a hard time delineating like what should be content and what's not, and then people were complaining about Leo.
That's how I used to do it.
Huh?
That's how I used to do it when I did those. The tech guys.
Cut it all out.
Yeah, a long time ago it was just
go to the music and just
yeah,
put the music
yeah,
together.
put the music together. Yeah.
And that's why, like, after the tech guy was renovated, like, last
Once
year.
it turned to a video, it came out with all these problems.
No, when Tech Guys renovated like last year, last May or June or whatever, Eileen and Lisa told Chad and I, because we were the two editing it, that just cut out the breaks. We want the podcast to be under 2 hours. So that was the thing. And then like 2 months ago or a month ago, Leo was like, "You're cutting out the breaks? No, I want them in." And then they got into the argument of like, what do we keep in and not? And that was kind of the thing going on for the last couple months.
Yeah. So
Brian, what the hell are you doing?
He's masturbating.
I'm baking tea.
Yeah, I noticed. So yeah, that's interesting.
What kind of tea are you making?
Just some Lipton, black tea for breakfast.
Shirley's there?
No,
Yeah, she's naked in the background.
All right.
Can you tell her to jump up and down again? Thanks. Okay, yeah, so that's the tech guy, and he's gonna be gone for 2 weekends, end of the year.
Just one weekend actually. Well, no, 2 weekends.
2 weekends.
I'm gonna
No,
be
just
gone.
one for the tech
You're
guy.
leaving too?
I'm going to be gone at the end of the month.
Yeah.
You're going to PAX, right?
Yep. So, we'll cover you. I'll figure that out. Jason.
I don't really have anything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know we were supposed to bring things.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
really
this was just like you were going
just
to
kind
tell
of
us.
thought it was like an
No,
episode.
I told
You were
you
going
were
to
gonna
tell
tell us
us
stuff.
what's
My-
going
my-
on at
my
Twit.
email-
Remember how you said
My
that?
email was this.
Yeah,
Very
but then suddenly, yeah, there was an email to say to come with stuff, but I really don't have anything.
Right.
Okay.
I have
I
nothing.
mean, I just
You have
kind
nothing?
of do my job.
Yeah.
No complaints about publishing.
What?
No, Tom did mention that TNT audio got out a little later than normal while I was gone. Whatever. I mean, you know, that's just gonna happen. I do it 5 days a week, so
Yeah.
maybe I'm a little
I had
faster
to.
at that particular
I had
show.
to fix all the dates on it, and I didn't put the audio offers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really, you know, I just kind of do my job, and no complaints.
Okay. And Jeff, you got nothing?
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Chapter
my
1.
turn. We
Here
have
we
a
go.
new ending title card. Have you guys seen it?
Oh, right, that.
Oh yeah. So that's from Glenn, and it's been approved. So start using that, and that's in the billboards template. You'll
Ending
see.
title card.
Yeah.
You mean not the logo anymore?
Well, it's logo, and then there's a bunch of URLs that Glenn wanted in there. So I just put it together, and you can modify it. It's really long. I made it 10 seconds, but you can shorten it if it's.
Oh, okay. So it's all video. It's
Yeah,
just
it's all-
a single
just
video
for video.
asset.
Yeah.
The bunch
Just two things:
Like
the logo
logo.
and then.
So
3
replace
things.
our ending video thing with that.
And
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
where again?
If you go to billboards in template,
Mm-hmm.
there's a billboards.
Certain
in there.
shows, like the Gizwiz, for example, has a special ending thing that like flips around and goes to the logo and then fades out. There's no like.
Just make it work.
Yeah, just stick
Well,
this on.
Josh is doing it now.
Well,
so
stick
I'm
it
just,
on
I'm
the
just
end.
sticking up.
So
for the camera.
after that,
That'd be a
flips
great
and then
manager. I'm
put it-
sorry.
After that
Yours
flips
is
and
so
views
long.
again, just have
Yeah.
10 seconds of silence with the
All the
logo.
way into the
Really, really long.
Yeah. And like I said, social hour is only one that's not automated.
Oh, which was that?
It's the one that you do on Fridays.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And
Cerulean.
what?
Just a Cerulean show. I do all of Sarah's shows.
Yeah.
She loves
Well, you can do it.
She loves
Because
it.
you're not a little boy.
Ryan's not listening.
And
Alright, good meeting.
no,
No.
there's more. For Jeff,
Yeah.
he came across the MTIG filling up yesterday.
That's been fixed.
I know. So if that happens, let Alex know. He has access to it and he can empty it.
MTIG.
Yeah, the
Meeting.
encoding machine.
Oh, okay.
And on our Macs, we can actually see how much space is left. Because last week I noticed it was like 60 gigabytes left. And Russell had told me
The
that.
cleanup script stopped working on Friday, apparently.
Okay, so that's what happened. So if you notice it's running out of space,
Gotcha.
let Alex know. What are you doing?
I have one more thing I was going to ask Jeff, actually.
Mhm.
How long, or anybody actually, how long does the promo segment need to be for each show? Like when you put together the promo, like what's the target? God, that's
What the
distracting.
hell, Brian?
What are you
Brian,
doing,
you're
Brian?
vibrating.
It's
Brian.
even
Brian.
down
You
more?
can hear that?
Yes.
My phone's
Jeez.
going on. Hold on, it's my mic.
Hi, Mom.
Answer your question is yes.
Okay.
Well, what I've been doing is, I know Jason's been doing this. You've been putting clips into that folder for Jeff.
Yep.
And I've been doing that, and I just give him a bunch of video.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could, I give him like,
Seriously?
longer than what he needs.
There's no time. It's just I like to keep the whole thing to 1 minute. So
Right.
just how they all kind of come together. One could be 10 seconds, one could be 20.
Okay.
So it was like 3 shows.
Because I tried to condense a little bit they did in the Gizwiz that was funny, but it lacked context if I took one
Right.
piece, so I
Yeah.
had to because it's like it was going to be really bad because it was about the inflatable sky travel pillow, and Leo was talking about like you get on the plane and it's inflatable, so you blow it up, and it's like this does not sound good if it's not a
Yeah,
No,
context
that's
of
perfect.
pillow.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. So just
Really?
give
You
him,
think
Maybe out of
so?
context.
yeah,
a
just
little
give him
bit.
the whole thing, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff is good at making it converted.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
unless
giving
you
you
find
some whole things, and then some I've just been cutting down to the nugget. Does that work for you?
I like the nuggets.
Yeah.
I don't want to sift through.
No, that's kind of what I figured.
Because sometimes I pick something that you didn't even see
Right.
or want. So if you can get it down to less than a minute,
That's what I've been
or
trying.
if you could just say you have done this, the chunk I like.
Yep.
Bam! I just throw it in.
I named the file the part that
Yeah, exactly. You
extracted
can
it for.
name the file. Like
Yeah.
I exported an SFW from last night, and it's just Shannon slaps Chad.
Right.
And that's literally,
Yeah.
that's the, yeah.
Mhm.
And you can hear her, she slapped it.
I'm gonna enhance it.
Yeah.
That's
Make
the
it
sound
louder.
effect we have.
Yeah.
We can
No,
use it-
don't,
we can use it.
just enhance the audio,
Yeah.
because she slapped it really hard, and you can hear it on her mic, so, yeah.
What?
That thing. Oh, that's.
There's a picture of me, probably. Oh!
What
That's
the
funny.
heck? How is
Oh, look, he's calling him. Okay, great.
your
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
All right.
And then another thing that's not edit related, but it's related to us, is the Jeff Fund. No, we didn't talk about it because,
They're watching.
well, you don't have to freaking leave it in the recording.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is all going
You're an editor,
So-
Jeff. You can edit it out.
I'm not.
Did you
This
hear
is
about this?
Raw.
So Jeff took a video. I haven't watched the video yet, but he put it on Inside Twit.
Tefu. Special
Okay,
Tefu.
a special Tefu with a link.
Alex's idea.
And the link is
Joke.
PayPal to an account that he set up for donations. So I told him, I was like, this is gonna be an issue because it's on Inside Twit, and it's gonna blow up eventually.
It's not blowing up.
Okay, so how much money did you get so
Okay.
far?
We
In
got
less than 24 hours.
$130 about.
Here's why I feel weird about it.
But from one very generous person was the bulk of that, and he's awesome. This is our answer to the brick wall. We are doing Post-it notes in their honor back in the loading dock.
Right, because
Um,
the bricks were expensive.
We're going to use
Now
the
I
money
get it.
for breakfasts.
And, but so what you're doing now is you're taking pictures of the Post-it.
Yeah, but that's
As
going to
a-
be too cumbersome soon. We're just going to do an update video and read every name
Okay.
of who's on there eventually.
So this is why I feel awkward and weird about that is asking for donations is fine, but we're already getting paid for working here and we're using Twit as the platform to ask for these
It's
donations.
just like the brick wall.
Yeah, but
This is a little different because this is for us and not for...
It's our department.
It's for breakfast.
For
What
breakfast.
other reason could there be?
Nobody's going
Okay.
to get gun to our viewers'
Okay,
heads to
well-
send the money.
so what
Well,
do you?
eventually that gets around to the person that you probably don't want it to get around to, right?
Yeah.
And if it does, how do you justify it?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a joke and then someone made a PayPal.
So I suggested we make it PayPal. Because we just put an address to mail.
Anyway, so what do you want to do about that huge donation?
Pocket the money.
We're going to buy breakfast with it.
Wait, there was a huge donation. Okay,
Somebody donated
you know what?
$100.
It's the guy who made the main cabinet. The arcade.
Okay, but you said it was broken. Like, what's wrong with it?
I don't know, I didn't say it's broken.
Somebody said
I
that.
said it was broken.
Oh, what's
No.
wrong with it?
I don't know,
just kinda
it's
sucks.
wonky. Sometimes it's
It does not suck.
No, it's just it's buggy sometimes. You gotta like.
So does it need a new?
Well, and the monitor sucks too, but
But it's supposed to.
The donations have rapidly trailed off. I mean, it's peaked pretty much. That's going to be it.
Did he forget to record?
No, just making sure the memory card was still going. With the lights down, if the memory card was still.
No.
So, I mean, it's peaked. It's maxed. It's like got the arc. It's on the downwards. So that's about it.
so let's remove the PayPal link. And we could put a special emergency update today saying, "Thank you for your donations." Something.
I don't see the problem with it.
Okay.
If we were getting tens of thousands of dollars, yeah. But it's a
Yeah.
dollar here, a dollar there.
But still, people know what they're donating to.
And we
right?
said we're going to use this to buy breakfast. We said that up front in the video.
Right.
For our TEFU meetings, and we're going to show them eventually us going and having breakfast and brainstorming about new TEFUs.
I don't think I want to know about this.
I know.
It's too late.
It's not
It's too
saying
late.
anything.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
What?
Your meetings are a liability now.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Well, we're gonna get fired because
You're
you're
an
meeting.
accessory too, Josh.
Yeah, great. Thanks for calling me into this meeting. God.
There's another thing that we all have to start doing in our workflow is the ad times.
We don't already do that.
No, so now there's a Google Doc that we have to go into.
So it's what Eva used to do.
Huh?
It's what Eva used to do.
Yes.
So we don't have to include it in the email anymore. We have to include it on the page.
Right. And in the email that you send out, just say,
But we still have to send an email and do that.
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. So in the email, just say if there was an ad or not.
And
So in the email we say who the ad was.
Yeah.
In the doc we say who the ad was and what time.
Yeah.
in the email also the attachment of the MP3.
We have access to the folder, the Dropbox folder that you
Oh, we
fill
do.
MP3 into. Well, you haven't had to do it, right? You haven't had to.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
No.
Is throw it into the Dropbox folder now?
Yeah, did you guys not?
I don't know. We get so many emails.
Okay.
It's hard to.
Yeah, so just throw that in there, and then Liz will take care of it.
Okay.
This is why we're having meetings, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't, just as long as we, you know.
Yeah, she should have shared it with everybody. I think
I
everybody
got
likes
it.
You got
It was shared with me. I just didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
It's
Wait,
like,
so what
oh,
is it
okay.
called? What is
It's
this
called Twit MP3.
Yeah.
Is the name
And
of the
it's
folder.
shared to all of our
All the editors.
Dropboxes.
Twitter.
It was sent to our
Dropbox.
Twit email.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
A little bit lost into incoming.
You don't see it?
All right, so we don't attach them to the.
Yeah, you don't have to attach it
emails
anymore. So when you do compressor or
Yeah, I'll just add it as a directory.
yeah, because I just drop it in there. I mean, it just exports to that. Folder.
What do you title the file? Just the name of the advertiser and then
Yeah,
the
name of
episode?
advertiser and the episode, the
Number?
show, and yeah, so it'd be like
Show and number.
Twit 334.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go to me. Yeah. And then
Wait, twit 334 whatever first, and then go to meeting, or go to meeting and then.
do the show first.
Yeah, I've been doing the
So
show
she can-
first.
Really?
TNT,
Okay.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Go to meeting, whatever.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. I've been doing it backwards.
So the document is
It's Chad.
Same color hair as Chad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
documents.
red. I mean,
But it's that same bright red.
right.
The document's really self-explanatory. Just it's sort of organized by date
That video went on
and not the
pages
shows.
or something.
So you go to the show. So you go to
And
the
Facebook.
you go to the advertising. So you go to Ford or Audible and you just put in the show, the episode number, and then the ad times.
Okay.
Yeah, they were cleaning it up, and so this should be it. It might change. I'm not sure. Let's talk to Lisa about it. But
And the doc is called.
it's called Twit Natcast Advertising 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. How many views do you have on that video?
I don't think I have that doc shared with
Let
me.
me share it with you right now.
It's trailing off
Keep on telling yourself that.
now. We should have $481.
If you're really worried about the video, should we just say something to Lisa?
Okay, we'll just hand the $130 over to Lisa.
Yeah. And then she can buy us breakfast.
It's not like you stole the money. I mean, this is like Office Space where, you know, they accidentally steal all that money and they have to, you know, bring it back.
We're doing that too.
But we're using Twit's platform for our own personal gain.
I know, I'm
It's
not
not
saying
for
I'm
us to gain.
comfortable
It's for us
with
to
it.
buy
Josh.
breakfast during work hours to make new videos.
Josh is not in this.
We're not like taking
I'm
it
gonna
out
share
and
this
going
with you.
Yeah, please share that with me.
somewhere, having fun with it, buying stuff.
And everybody else is in it.
Buy a
Okay,
new iPod.
Yeah. Oh, so something I did with frame rate while Jason was gone because I was bored. I had saved the website first before moving the MP3 to the correct folder on CacheFly, and that actually fetched the MP3, but partially.
Mhm.
So what I'm not doing, and I talked to Mike about it, it's just delete the post and just repost the thing on Twitter.tv, and that fixed it.
Because then it'll force a new entry. In the
I'll
feed.
just make a new entry of the same episode. And, yeah.
Cool.
And that happened like in 5 minutes, so it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, I don't even save the page until the MP3 like loads for me.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
doing.
totally just forgot to move it over. And a fan actually emailed me and hey, the link doesn't download on the webpage. And I was like, oh, oops. Yeah.
Yeah, that brings up another question. Like, if you put a video up and there's an edit left in that should have been edited out, for example, is it better to leave that incorrect episode there until you upload the fixed one, or should we be pulling it down, like out of feeds, like delete the feeds?
Yeah,
I
so,
think it depends on how bad, how badly it actually needs to be. Like,
right.
is it really, really important that no one sees that? Is it like personally identifiable
Well,
information? Pull it.
Right.
Yeah.
If
So-
it's just like
Looks like you.
something a little bit less, then it probably doesn't
Like a
matter.
retake
That would be my guess.
of something.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
promo code versus offer code or something like that.
Yeah, that I wouldn't take down because the only people that are going to care about that are the advertisers if they happen to see that
Yeah, but that's-
before the revision.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when they check again, it's going to be changed. They say, yeah, it was like that for 20 minutes, and then
Yeah.
we corrected it, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be that big a deal.
What's
so
up?
you were doing it on Feeder, right?
Yeah, because I had Home Theater Geeks. Scott did a retake of the last part of the show, like the ending of the show, and I missed it, and I thought I had the right one, so I was like, oh crap, and I deleted the feeds that I had just created, so that way, because I had just posted it. But then the audio I had up there for a little bit longer, and when I deleted the video ones, I accidentally deleted the audio one, even though that one could be easily refixed, reposted. So I kind of made things a lot more messy, I think, in the feeds than I needed to. But now I'm not sure, because I'm like, well, I didn't want people to be able to access that video, and I didn't want to take the video down and then have people get the feed, but the feed not have the video work properly.
Yeah.
So it's like, crap, I didn't know what to do.
Why is there encryption?
I guess I should have just left it up until it was reposted from the transcoder.
Yeah, I mean, because what are you talking? You're talking like an hour of difference or something?
You've been holding it for so long.
An hour of difference, what do you mean?
Well, an hour of difference between posting the original version that people are getting and then posting the revised version.
Yeah.
Because it takes a while to encode it and stuff.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know how.
A decent amount of people can get the show in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's my
I don't know.
thought.
I think it's a judgment call based
Yeah.
on the importance of it, really, or just like I said, personally identifiable information. That's probably a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Or something that like
Mhm.
specifically like that, where you're like, absolutely, this should not be there. Yes, pull it. Something like that. Yeah, that's a tough one because
Yeah.
you did record a pickup. I don't know. Then I guess pull it down. That's probably the right way to go because he wanted the other thing in there.
Well, because I happen to know that Scott and Scott does point things out. He does. I think he does check that stuff. And so I was mainly concerned that we're gonna get bugged by him about that being left in because I noticed emails had gone out before from him about edits being left in, and I'm sure that's going to be a sticking point with him. So I was like,
so whoever's TVing that show should be telling you.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't told. On that.
Did John say something?
So
John did because he came in, and so he did say something, and I just got the wrong
I see.
one left in.
Gotcha.
yeah, and so the same thing happened to me last week.
John's usually good about leaving a slate up though when there's a mistake.
Yeah, but the slate doesn't really work because sometimes when you scrub through it, you just don't.
So you actually scroll through the whole show.
Yeah.
These were like restarts like 4 or 5 minutes into the show.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that slate I missed. It just when I scrubbed, it must have skipped that frame, a couple frames.
So
where
you
it
really
put it
have
up.
to tell you.
And also, like, this happened to me last Twitch where he left. Burke was TDing and he left the notes on your desk.
Yeah.
And so I missed like 2 pickups, but whatever. I mean, that's just life.
So
I told him just to email editors at Twitch.tv.
Isn't that like what I suggested at a production meeting like a month or two ago?
Yes.
And like everyone was like, no, don't do that.
That's
no,
what I wanted.
Like Chad complained.
And then if I'm
The
whoever's
emailing?
the editor
Yeah,
can just
Chad didn't want like
check
their
their email.
emails going to all editors. They should go to the specific editor, and if you don't know who it is, ask someone.
I remember people saying that was a bad idea.
You
Problem
were in the
is-
meeting.
yeah
That was a bad meeting.
there were definitely people that said that was a bad idea, and I don't know why because
I like that. If you don't know who's editing, and just send it to all editors, and then
Yeah.
the editor should pick it up.
yeah, because even if you
If
ask
you know
someone,
who it is, then you
because
can email it to
even if you
but
ask
don't know.
someone, there could still be several people that don't know who the editor is that week or something.
Right, we shouldn't do that. That's just extra clutter in my mailbox. Anyway, what's the next one?
Because Chad has emails to editors at Twitch.tv go to a specific label, and he doesn't want that label given.
What?
I don't know.
Well, but Chad is not going to be
He's not an editor.
on that
No,
list
but he's
anymore,
the-
right?
So
I'm
just
gonna
add
get
him
him
to
off
it.
the list.
No, leave him on. Just because.
Schadenfreude.
Okay, well, anything else?
It's Brian's birthday.
Alright.
It is. Oh, right. Happy birthday.
See you, Jeff.
See ya.
Yeah,
You
we're
need
gonna go
more-
eat some cake.
Yeah, I got some delicious cake, but it's
Cake.
all going to be gone by
Are
the
the
time you get
cupcakes
here
gone?
to eat it.
When are you coming in?
Like an hour and a half, something.
Are you remotely accessing your computer across the
I'll be there in like a half an hour.
Wow, Jason's been
I just
working.
didn't want to miss this riveting meeting. What are you doing?
It has been riveting, I'll give you that.
Okay, is it over?
looking
Yeah,
at
it's
you.
over.
All right.